I was trying to decide whether to do a video or not on this, and obviously it's gone up, so I have. We have got the 77 plus. It's only there for one day, and it's repeatable 3 times, and that's it. Wanted to talk about it, explain how you can get fodder, and the reason to probably not do this. So you need to have 10 golds, 6 rares. That means you can have 4 common and 6 gold rares. Whereas if you were to do the gold upgrade, which I know is the argument is it's 77 plus, this isn't, this can be 11 gold commons, which is a lot cheaper and much easier to do. But if you wanted to do this, we are going to open up all 3, and then we are going to explain how to get a lot of high rate of fodder, how to get fodder in your club all together, and how you can start really maximizing the game nice and early. So I have completed all 3 of these just for the sake of the video. But like I say, we're going to open up these 3, and then we're going to explain the most efficient way to grind FC26 as of right now. And this is for you guys that have the standard edition if you're watching this later, and the guys that have the ultimate and wherever you are in your club. So we get ourselves an Italian 84 rated goalkeeper, or it's not even 84, it's 81. Is what it is. Is it tradable? It is. We stick them up. So let's go into our next pack. On to our next one. What do we get? It's going to be another board. Right mid. German. Sane, I'm going to guess. Adeyemi, which isn't actually... I mean, that's a really nice one to get. 20k for Adeyemi there. We'll take that. And on to our last one. And here we go then. Our last one. Going to be a board again. Centre-back. French. We will skip it. Could be anybody at this point. Hernandez and Rubal. So let's get into the actual grind and discuss about what you should and shouldn't be doing at this time. Now, immediately, the most important thing you should be doing when you get your hands on a game, or you're at the point now where you're quite good at the game and you're looking to do things, what you need to be doing is heading over to play. Once you're on play, head over to play versus AI and head over to moments. The reason being is, in the star gallery, there's going to be loads and loads of packs in here. They're tradable. You got these 2 that are here the whole entire year. But in seasonal, you have a 50k pack and a welcome pack. The welcome pack is 1 star. Gives you X amount of cards back. The 50k pack is 60 stars. And then you get yourself a draft token and consumables. Now, these are tradable. You can get coin boosts in these and much more. And they're relatively easy. They are very simple things along the lines of make 5 passes, take a shot on target. That's completed. That's 1 star. An additional star on top for bonus. And they go through all the fundamentals of the game. And you get X amount of stars here. There's 38 stars available on that one. There's still only 24 stars available in that one, and then 72 available in this one. They get a little bit harder as you progress through, but you can smash through these ones I've done here, and that's going to give you enough to get the 50k pack tradable, which you can sell to get coins or keep the players to keep your club ticking over, right? FC26 is finally here, and if you need those FC points or FC coins, then you need to go over to eldorado.gg. A little secret here for you guys. Use code NaNNiK. Get that 5% off on all of your orders. The beautiful thing about Eldorado is they have a money-back guarantee, where if you ever do get scammed or you feel like you're about to get scammed, they will guarantee your money back. Look at the Trustpilot reviews, as you can see here. One of the best, if not the best, current market prices as well. Don't forget to use code NaNNiK to get that 5% off, and let's get back into the video. Once you've got that out the way, the next thing I highly recommend you go ahead and do is the foundations. If you haven't already started to slog through this, if you haven't got the transfer market, you have to do this anyway. If you do have the transfer market, make sure you do it. So, for example, New Beginnings, it's going to give you X amount of rewards back for completing it. So, New Beginnings is going to give you a foundations pick, which is through moments. Then you've got Squad Battles, it's going to give you a silver pack. Another squad pack is going to give you another silver pack, 5 goals, 200 coins, and then a bronze pack, right? And then once you've gone through every single one of these, there are going to be more and more rewards and more packs on top. For example, if we were to look at FC Competitor, once you've got that done, it's 10 online games and 5 rivals. You get a 3 times 78. You get yourself 500 coins, a 3 times 81, a gold pack, and then some chemstyles. Market Mastery is just one of those things where you get some chemstyles and a pack, but you do get a pick at the end of it, don't forget. The same for Club Maintenance, the easiest one to do, change club name and etc. It's going to give you consumable pack, some coins, and then you get yourself a 78 plus player pick. On your way, it's going to give you some players, and again, a premium gold players pack, which is massive. And we get a gold pack and a small elections pack and etc, etc. The more you go through, the more you get. Now, while you are doing these, believe it or not, you are going to tick off multiple other things. So if we head back to objectives, press RB all the way over to milestones. You will start to progress through your squad battles naturally through this. It's going to give you even more packs on top. And the more of these you get done earlier on, the more packs you're going to get back. The same for rivals. That is going to tick that off as well. And you get the 82 plus players pack from the first one, which is 1 player 82 rated. And then 25 wins are going to be 275s, right? Draft, that's down to you whether you want to play draft or not. I know some people don't, so I won't talk about that. We have co-op. So if you're doing this with a friend, by the way, you can actually stack these all together with your friend and you both get the packs at the same time, which I highly recommend. Then we have the live event mastery, which I'll explain in a second. Again, giving you more packs, and at the end of the day, you get 50k pack and some other packs. And of course, assist mastery and first owner, you can combine this with co-op and all those objectives I just showed you beforehand. And these are going to give you some really good packs, like a 50k pack for 300 assists, and as well as the first owner, 50 assists. Imagine you played 50 games, for example. And you get a 75 plus times 2, a gold pack, a 2 players pack. And once you complete it all, you get a 100k pack and a premium gold players pack. As well as combining in Rush by doing those Rush objectives. There's some really good packs in Rush now. And then we have the moment stars on top. So the moments I mentioned, once you've completed all those, they're going to give you even more packs. Yeah, they're not amazing, but there's still extra packs on top. And you will do this naturally. Like, you don't have to just semi-focus on this. But as long as you're combining co-op with first owner, assist, and of course any of the extra additional like rushes and stuff like that, you will just fly through like 4 or 5 objectives together. And before you know it, you've got yourself an unbelievable amount of packs into your club. Then we have the campaign stuff, which again, this is with Rush. It's going to give you a load of more packs back from just playing Rush. I actually hate Rush, but I did it anyway because I want the packs. 2 times 82. Then you get yourself at the end a 2 times 81, an 81 plus, an 80 plus, a 2 times 78, and a 78 plus. And you will be able to tick off this card at the same time, which is going to give you another 5 packs. All you have to do is complete 4 of these. So if you were to combine the squad battle games in co-op with an English player, that's going to be a 3 times 80 plus. Win 5 games, which you have to do anyway. Make sure you've got an English player in there. It's going to be an 81 times 2. 5 assists, which we've already talked about. It's going to be another pack on top of those assists. Then we have ourselves 6 goals with 85 pace, another pack. Then you get the additional pack. And then a player into your team is going to absolutely help you max out. If you were to compare that with the foundation players you also get, you are going to get yourself, the end of this, a Team of the Week player pick. So it's really important you get that done because it's in max 86. There are some really nice Team of the Week cards in. But again, as I've said, you're going to get loads of packs of these. And then there are going to be players in these as well, once I can remember where they are. So we get Sturridge there. That's one player we get. We get Kearns is another one. Fry is another one. And then Brahimya. So you get like 5, 6 players just from doing the standard objectives as you go through. So I highly recommend you do it. Once you've got all of those out of the way, it seems like a lot, but just, you know, take your time, go through the motions. You will then start to build up your club. Now, I've got a pretty crazy team. I've been playing it for a few days now. I've been doing rivals. I've been doing extra things, drafts and stuff. And our team's in a relatively good place from getting this done. Everybody's first owner, apart from Haaland, which I have been trading. If you do want to learn some stuff, we do a lot of live streams. Make sure you check out the channel. Go to live, and you'll see when we're next live on there. But you can go through those. I recommend looking at evolutions as well, because you are get objectives with evolutions. And even if there's some players you're not really interested in, just do them anyway. So, for example, we have got ourselves like the rewards ones. Club member reward. Just go and give them some roles, get them ticked off, and just start to boost up your team. Once you've gone through all of that, that's when SBCs start to come into play a little bit more. Now, as you can see here, apart from the 2 new ones that got added on today of recording, we have already completed the 77 plus, as you saw. We've completed the challenges. Make sure you get these done. These give really good packs back. For example, this one's going to give you a gold players pack, small prime players pack, and then a small lectures pack, and then a mega pack at the end for completing that. Marquee matchups is a good way to make coins because you're going to get tradable packs back, 5 of them, which is going to help you out massively. And then we have the early access, which you won't have if you're watching this later on. And then we have our foundation SBCs. Go ahead and complete all of those as well. And then as you can see here in terms of players, we've also completed all the ones that are available. So I've been going through this as the motions from doing everything that I've mentioned to you in this video so far. And then this is where you can start incorporating bronze pack method. You don't know how to do that. I've already done a video. And the beautiful thing about bronze pack method, I'm going to do this as a separate video anyway, but just to give you a little bit of an insider for you guys that support the channel. We have got ourselves at the silver and gold, right? Silver's crazy because all you got to do is put in 11 silver cards to get a silver upgrade, which is absolutely mental. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, well, how do I get silvers? Here's the easiest way to get silvers. While you're doing bronze pack method, go ahead and do bronze upgrades. You're not going to use half of these bronze for anything as of right now, so you might as well. All you're going to do is just keep doing bronze pack method, like in that video I've mentioned before, where you're going to make a lot of coins, and it's going to help you massively. To set that to low to high, ignore, have it on bronze, but then press A or X and just select common. Don't get rid of the rares, save the rares for another SBC or the future. Pop them all in. Make sure that none of them are from, like, Premier League, La Liga, etc., etc. Submit that. Now, the more of these you do from doing bronze pack method, playing games in rivals, squad battles, etc., the more coins you get, the more of these you're going to get. There's going to be a lot of managers that you can sell to make coins on. We did that in the bronze pack method video. You're going to get more of these silvers. And then before you know it, you're going to get some crazy silver cards that are really hard to buy off the market. from doing this. So, for example, we got an MLS and a Portuguese player from Spain. So if there ever was an SBC where we need a Spanish player from a different league, we've got that. He could be extinct, for example. The same as Julio as well. There's 700 coins that we've saved from just doing that, and that would be one bronze pack if we were to do that way around. The more of those you grind, the easier it becomes in the long run. Now, on top of this, we have going to go talk about gameplay modes now. Now, I'm a little bit against it this year. I don't personally think squad battles is as worth it as it used to be. For example, Elite 1 gives you 12,000 coins. Fantastic. Great to have. You also get a 15 times 75, which is tradable. Also really nice. It's going to help you out with coins at the start. A 4 times 84 is absolutely fantastic as well because you're going to get a lot of cards. I actually got really good rewards. That's also on the channel. But you get two rare consumable packs untradable. You can't sell them. But you do get coin boosts in there, like 3,000 coins and stuff like that. So you could argue it's worth it because of that. But last week, we needed 32,000 points, which means you have to play all 18 games, so 16 of your 4 here, and then the 2 bonus teams at the top. You need to make sure you're winning by like 5-0 majority of the time to even get Elite 1. And I tell you right now, keeping clean sheets against the AI is very difficult at the moment. So go to Old Gen if you have Old Gen. If you don't, then you're going to have to slog it out. And I just don't think it's worth it. I think there's better places you can put your time in. I know people always say if you're good at the game, go ahead and head over to competitive and go on to online draft. I won the draft back-to-back. And I didn't really get rewarded. But that could be my luck. Who knows? But that's up to you. But you have to pay to enter this. It's 15,000 coins or 300 FC points. That's completely down to you if you want to do that. The other one, of course, is Rivals. Now, Rivals is an interesting one because we do get bounties now. And these bounties will give you coin boosts. They will give you more SP to the season pass. On top of that as well, you'll get additional things like X amount of packs. And whatever EA decide to chuck at us. And then, of course, you get your rewards on top. Now, the same thing with rewards. Currently, we're in Division 6 in Early Access. And as you can see there, if we look at our rewards, we get a tradable player pick. But then everything else is untradeable, apart from the 7,000 coins. So just keep that in mind. I think that is the lower tier one. That is the higher tier one. So that's for getting 30 points, winning 10 games. So just remember, you're not going to get a lot of coins on that, but you will get gold cards to keep that going. And that's essentially how you're going to grind the start of the game. Making sure as well you are completing your season pass. I've already done videos on that. These are going to give you loads of packs back as well to help you maintain your club and keep going. They're tradable and untradeable depending on what season pass you've got. And they're going to be players in here as well to help you improve. We'll scroll a little bit to like level 10. There we go. Ward Prowse in a premium pass, for example. And then we have got ourselves some free cards a little bit later on. An 84 there for level, what's that, 15, 16? Which also can help you out massively as well. You get 2 cards there. So there are multiple ways to get players into your club. You are going to have to complete objectives. If you want to do the season pass fast, then you're going to have to look at doing career mode and stuff like that. I know you guys don't like that, but we're just solely talking about Ultimate Team here. And then we have these foundation objectives that come out. Again, complete all of these is going to give you 5 more packs back and another player into your club who isn't terrible at the start of the game. She's going to help you out in some way or another. And that's how you're going to do it. I know it's a little bit of a different video to what I normally do, but it's kind of just ticking off all the things that you should be doing first to get your way into Ultimate Team. Make sure you check out the live streams and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We've got so many tips out already. We've got Silver Pack Method, Bronze Pack Method, how to beat squad battles and get Elite 1, best formations is already on the channel, ready to go. So make sure you check them out, and I'll catch you in the next one.